to DeadTIme Gaming. I'm AsaSwift, and this is something dreadful called Why Don't They Laugh? Welcome to Kensington Manor. A young lady named April arrives at an old manor in Maine to assist the Kensington circus dynasty's last heir in preparation for selling his family home. While carrying out tasks for this cheerful old man, she unwillingly learns more about his family's history and gets dragged into the family disputes of its relatives, who seem to have died long ago. Why has young Thomas left his parents' house 50 years ago and never contacted his parents again? What events led to the most famous circus house in America being forgotten? And what sacrifices sometimes need to be made to become a famous performer? Explore the manor and pay attention to all the details you find there. After all, only you can determine how this story ends. Well, shall we check out the settings? Language. Well, mine is a little rough, but I'll control myself. Resolution. Well, let's see. We're going to go all the way to 3840, 2160. Shadows, ultra. Let's see. No anti-aliasing. Quality. Well, if there's the quality, let's fast approximate. Temporal. Oh, here we go. This is now we have an explanation of what of anti-aliasing, if I'm even pronouncing that correctly. Temporal, super resolution. Well, we'll see. VSync. On. Oops. I didn't select it. On. DLSS. What is it set to? Auto. Let's try auto. Frame generation. Auto. This thing is touchy. And video reflex. Enabled. We'll just leave it at that and see what happens. We can always come back and change it. Mouse sensitivity. Okay, well, if they've got it all the way down, so this is pretty doggone quick. If this is any indication, I don't need it any more sensitive than that. Okay. No apply. Okay. It must be obviously applied when you select it. So let's jump into this. Why don't they laugh? There must be a reason. Welcome to Redcliffe. Well, we're going to start a new game. Let's see. Guess we have to pick a slot. Pick a slot. Anyone can become a circus artist. All that is needed is a good teacher.
My mom says I was a good girl when I was little. I had kittens, birds, and fish, and cared for them from a young age. When Mom got sick, I started taking care of her too. I always thought helping others was one of the few really important things in life. That's how I ended up in Redcliffe. I was going to help, but not out of pure charity anymore. When I was forced to quit the clinic where I worked as a nurse, financial matters of mine became rather upsetting. So when I saw that ad, I jumped on it. Some kind of wealthy guy just retired and needed help in his old house, getting it ready for sale. Just for a week. No diapers involved, and the pay was pretty good. Seemed like a great deal. We Skyped and hashed out all the details. And if it wasn't for that downpour, I'd have been there ages ago.
Well, before we go any further, let's check the controls. Flashlight for F.
Damn. I hope there is hot water here.
X. Hide input hints. Oh, we don't want to do that. Check the settings. Okay, well, I guess there is no controls. You got your notes. You got your map. Coins. Notes found. 0. You got 21 notes. Cats. You got to collect cats and books. No controls. So you just got to assume that it's WASD and blah, blah. Well, what? Oh, fuck me. Find a way into the house.
Damn. I hope there is hot water here.
Ooh, nice vet. Nice Corvette. What's that? 19... I don't know, 50... 58? Corvette. Look at it. It's an old, it's like an old Chevy. Yep. Yep, old Chevy. Wait, old Chevy Bel Air? No. Taillights don't match. Taillights like Cadillac taillights, but the side of the car is like a Chevy, and so is the front end. Huh. Well, at least it's General Motors. And that's all that matters here. Okay. I'm done blabbering. And we've got a VW Rabbit. An old VW Rabbit. I never liked those cars. We just climb in. See if I got a flashlight. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Somebody needs to mow this friggin' place. Palau blades. Oh, wait a minute. That's in Florida. You ain't gonna drive this far. Not to Maine. See who does Stephen King's yard and hire him. I don't know if he still lives in Bangor or wherever.
He said I could enter through a side door on the right wing of the house.
Well, at least it's the right wing. That's a saving grace. I'll let you make of that what you will. Circus. That's circus wagon. This right here? Guess so. Fuck, is that the basement? What is that?
Hi there, Mr. Kensington.
Well, you know we're gonna need those.
Bolt cutter? That's something very old and worn out.
Wait a minute, I might need it.
I don't think I'll need this.
I don't know. Then why can we pick it up if you're not gonna need it? I think you are gonna need it at some point. Very common. Oh, I heard a door close. Can't turn on the light. Well, it's like a urinal? I have a urinal in a private home. So, oh, it's a shower. Kinda. Looks like it to wash a floor. That's like to wash a dog or something. Yeah, that's like to wash a dog. Strange. Very strange. Ooh, what the heck? Crucifix and crosses?
Oh, Miss Green, come on in. I'm Thomas. Gosh, I thought you'd stayed in town to wait out the bad weather.
Nope. Finding a hotel in a town I've never been to before, especially in this weather, it just took a while to get here. Good thing your house is visible from afar.
I purposely left you the corner room. It has more windows, and in good weather, it's not so bad. It is the next room to this one. The bathroom is across the hall. I've warmed up the water for your arrival. You can go to your room and have some rest there, and I'll cook a dinner for us. Do you eat bacon?
Yeah. Lots and lots of bacon.
There is a key from your room on the dresser. Take it, and leave your stuff in your room while I'll be cooking another masterpiece.
Cool. Take the key from the dresser near the door and leave your stuff in your room. How do I collect? Oh. So this is my room. Okay. Put the backpack here, which is Q.
I wonder if the rain has stopped already. By the way, it's time for dinner, I guess?
No, it hasn't stopped. It never will. It never will again. It will rain forever and ever.
Flowers? Oh, that's very sweet.
What flowers? Oh. What flowers? Well, now, like, shall I come back in here? Oh no, this is someplace different. And this is, I've already been here. God damn it. Well, try here again.
Wow, what's an aroma?
You're at the right place, hungry lady. Come on in.
Someone is enjoying dinner. Well, if it's
Well,
got bacon in it,
do you
of
want
course.
any more bacon or something?
Of course.
Oh, no way. I think I'm already about to burst.
There's no such thing as too much bacon. So what's the plan? This place looks like some kind of palace. Why do you want to sell the house? Where do you go? Thank you for dinner.
So, what's the plan? You mentioned over Skype that you wanted to get the house ready for sale, and then leave.
Well, there's not much of getting the house ready here. It has been empty for decades, and the next owner will be the one dealing with it. I've been paying a local company to keep it in somewhat decent shape, or else it would have been worse. Right now, we need to sort out the paperwork and gather some memorable items. And that's about it. The roof isn't leaking, thank goodness. I came here just to prepare the house for sale. Can you help me find some documents?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
You mentioned it's an old family home, but this place looks like some kind of palace. Is this the main living wing?
No, actually, this is the servants' wing. The main living quarters of my family are on the second floor, but I don't know their current condition. Climbing up and down the stairs with my bad knees is beyond me now. We used to have many guests coming here for home performances. So here you can find a performance hall with a circus arena and guest rooms.
Shit.
The total area is quite sizable. We also used to host other traveling circuses here. You can find a lot of different posters around the house, and not all of them are ours, Kensington Circus. Earlier, all circuses were like one big family. Artists from one circus performed in another, gathered for parties, shared secrets, and taught each other's children. Now it's not quite the same.
It must be sad to sell this house. You said it was built by your great-grandfather.
Well, I only lived here until I went to college. When we were little, this huge house was like a whole world to us. We imagined the different secrets it held. Secret rooms, hidden treasures, you know?
We?
And then it just became a big empty mansion. My family, they were oddballs. With their own beliefs, I left this town for college and never came back. To be honest, I have never been even invited either. And now it's just a huge empty house.
Have you already decided where you'll go once you're done with everything here?
Well, old circus injuries won't let me lead a particularly active lifestyle. But on the other hand, who the hell wants to start conquering mountains at 60? I bought an old movie theater in a small provincial town where I have several friends. I'll be broadcasting old films, revitalizing the local culture. I've spent my whole life on tour. Now I want to settle down and enjoy peace. Monotony.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Well, thank you for dinner. I'm tired from the road. I don't think I'll be much of a help today.
Oh, forgive me, I've probably chewed your ear off. Of course, have some rest and settle in. Or you can take a walk before bed. I think the rain has stopped. Want some coffee?
Thanks. I'd rather have it in the morning. I usually sleep restlessly in a new place, and adding coffee to my today's evening routine definitely won't help.
Good night, April. See you tomorrow.
Well, he suggested a walk outside. So, and it stopped raining. Never know what you'll come across. Lacrosse. Lacrosse, Wisconsin. That's all the crosses I know. Don't be cross. Someone crossed me. Okay, I'm done. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. And a table out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay. It's so very, very creepy. Is that that's the fence, yes. This is the well. It's got a crank and, well, whatnot. So, what type of contraption is this? Looks like that might be a well. You possibly crank that right there. And then water comes out here. But then that looks like the pump right there. So, then we have another well here, crank, and, well.
Oh my God.
Oh, see what I mean? There you go. There's a human skeleton down there. And of course, now she knows too much, which tends to shorten one's life. There are no screamers here. Go away. Screamers? There are no screamers here. Go away. Well, what the fuck is a screamer? That'd be a lady enjoying herself tremendously, or what? ABBA? Oh. Fans of ABBA. They broke up long ago. can't tell what this is. Possibly a porch. There's some chains there. What's that for, I wonder? Oh, and we're back right here while buying my car. Oh. Electrical closet. See, it doesn't have a Corvette front end. This part's Corvette, but the rest, this grill is not. Neither is that. But the sides, yes, the sides are clearly Corvette. And the roof and the tail end. If that's not a Corvette, then I'm Tom Jones. And I'm not. So, what does this say? Oh, can't get too close. Oh, what? Something POTUS, President of the United States. No, not POTUS. PQTUSOUI. It's not English. Who is here? Who is here? Well, how can I know? Save the planet. The planet's not in danger. But you might be. I might be, okay? We can't go up the slide. The ladder. Crazy clown. This is a smiley face now. No guns. Oh, bullshit. You've got one on me now. Why don't you come and take it from me? Smiley face. Laugh out loud. Don't blame me, blame society. God, I hate fucking liberals. There's an axe. Yeah, don't axe me. And a boat tank. Gas tank for a boat, in other words. A lock. A smashed barrel. And a very simple-minded tic-tac, and that's it. There's no toe. Tic-tac. I wonder if I can get in the front door now. Probably should have read these before. Arvid? Arvid was here. Is that a name? Skeletor was here. Oh, wait a... State? What kind of graffiti is that? State. It must be high. Puffing too much paint cans. Might as well read these two. Okay, a Pac-Man Ghost. Red Cliff Tigers. Whatever the fuck that is. Don't know. Don't care. Get in. Get in. No, I can't. No, I cannot. crime. Crime? Yes, crime. In the hot? Or cup and sauce? I don't know which. Don't care either. Well, now, what is this out here in the yard? Oh, I should have come and looked at this earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was an ice machine, ice storage. Rather strange. Oh, and there's some steps. What's this? Oh, oh no, that's just more of the building, isn't it? Yes. Carnival. Yes, I see. Anything over here? No. Wait a minute. Wait, is there? No, there's not, but it's a different type of fence? Yeah. No, it's the same. Okay, well, shall we go back over here? Yes, we shall. Table, paint all over it. And some type of platform. I don't know what the strange thing, all this junk out here. What's that? Oh, it's oh. Oh, it's circus wagons, old-fashioned circus wagons. Don't see those anymore, especially there's no more circuses. It's a pity. Generations grow up never knowing what a circus is. Well, oh, yeah. Let's go up the steps, find out what's up here. And this. Oh, okay. What's that? Oh, balloons, possibly? Maybe? There's a hula hoop. Juggling, whatever they call them. Oh, cute little car. Collect that? No, can't. Any of this stuff? No. I didn't think of that, but it said it was only cops. Magician. So none of these things are cats, of course. Oh, goes further out. No jacket clothing. Rather old stuff. Dead bird. Oh my. That's disgusting. Lamppost top. A vise? What is a vise doing out here? Okay, well. Smoky. Smoky, okay. What the hell that means. This is strange. This is partial wooden fence out here in the middle of nowhere. And right in the middle of the yard. Overgrown. Oh, I left the door open. Heavens, Murgatroyd. Well, I guess I'll go to bed now. I don't think I've missed anything. Okay, go to bed now. And the goblins wait and bide their time.
Finally, they're satisfied and ask, "And what age of child are you looking for?" "It doesn't matter much," Janet replies, "as long as they fit in the canon."
What? Oh my god. I thought circus people were kind. Did you have, I don't know, a stage name?
Little Tom. I used to perform a lot with this big guy at first, so they called me that way, and it stuck.
I can't even remember the last time I went to a circus. I always felt sorry for the animals.
We didn't perform with animals. That's a thing of the past. Artists need to develop their own talents, not exploit animals.
Are you heading into town?
Yeah, I want to swing by the town hall and find out what I need to sell the house. I fear it's going to be a bureaucratic nightmare. I only arrived here a couple of days ago and couldn't get out of the mansion because of the rain. April, I'll ask you to walk through the house and gather all the documents related to the property ownership rights. All bills, anything you can find. I'll leave you all the keys I have, but the problem is that you can't open each and every room with them. So if you happen to find somewhere keys that are somehow out of my collection, you'd be doing me a huge favor. Otherwise, we'll have to break down some locked doors later.
If I find anything about your family, should I bring it to you? You know, family albums, photos, letters.
No, thanks. No need for that.
Okay, no problem. We'll figure it out.
Great. And may it be that lighting does not work somewhere in the house. I had an old flashlight somewhere here.
I have my own, thanks. I've had enough of old flashlights that die every 5 minutes. It would be weird to spend the whole day hunting for batteries in an unfamiliar house.
Thank you, April. If you happen to find a treasure, you get half. Fair's fair.
Well, I need to walk around the house and collect all the folders with documents.
And so, I guess there's, 21 of them? And what about cats? So I'm looking for cats, keys, and documents. I guess you can get the cats at the same time. I don't know. Can you carry all that shit all at once? I didn't
This
think
door is closed. Thomas should have opened the central entrance. I'll try to enter through it.
Oh, hit myself in the damn face again with the door. I do that a lot. Oh, it's the bathroom. Does she got to take a crap or anything? No, guess not. Okay, that's that. What's that? Damn, it did it again. Oh, that's the other door. So. Okay, that's where he's at. Did I get everything? Show details space. Owner of Redcliffe's largest estate found dead in the woods. Well, that's kind of important. 1996, March. On Sunday, Redcliffe's Town Cemetery bid farewell to Oscar Kensington, who was found dead a week earlier. Mr. Kensington resided in the family estate, Kensington Mansion, on the outskirts of town, hailing from a family of circus performers renowned across America. However, he chose not to continue the family circus tradition, opting instead to dedicate his life to his family and children. In town, Oscar was known as an open and friendly individual, a good husband and loving father, as well as a devout churchgoer. Recall that on the morning of March 20th, Mr. Oscar Kensington's body was discovered in the woods on the northern outskirts of town. The body was found by two hunters who initially mistook it for a victim of a wild animal attack. Oscar's wife, Olivia, passed away from a heart attack 2 months before this incident. The Victorian Kensington mansion will be inherited by Oscar and Olivia's... Can I add that? Whoa. There's got to be more. How do I go down? Yeah, let's see. What is he? Previous next page. Oh. Oh, okay. S. Scroll down. The Victorian Kensington mansion will be inherited by Oscar and Olivia's son, Thomas Kensington, who was absent from at his parents' funeral due to touring in Europe. Let's see. So you can't take that. That's interesting, isn't it? Did he already give her the keys? Is that implied there? Or? Oh, chocolate covered donuts and cream puffs. I need that right now. I need some of those. Let's see. I guess if it doesn't glow, maybe, then it ain't no thing. Okay. Again, that's... Now, how do we get in the rest of the house? Does not make a lot of sense. You got your bathroom, the storage room that leads to outside. And her bedroom. Apparently apparently. She doesn't need her backpack right now. Okay, there's nowhere else to go. Do I have to go around to outside then to the... I guess so. I must have to go outside and get into the house somewhere else, some other way. Well, I'll go in through the front. Oh, okay, here we go.
Looks like real estate documents.
A folder with documents, folder with some papers related to the main manager. Perhaps this can be useful to Thomas. The door's sitting off. Holy shit. How to Teach a Bear to Swim by Isaac Van Amberg. Have you ever petted a wolf? Put your head into a lion's mouth? Danced with buffaloes? Well, probably you won't ever have a chance to do it. Instead, I suggest you read this book on the breathtaking adventures of the most famous predator trainer in the whole world. Haven't you heard me tamed a bear on the Cape of Good Hope? Well, then dive deep into my story and try not to miss a thing. You may once meet a pack of unfriendly foxes out there. Hopefully, you'd know what to do. Okay. Fuck. What the fuck? Treasure found earlier in an old filled-in well near the McGinnis house consists of ancient Spanish and Portuguese coins. some of which are over 300 years old. Daniel McGinnis, the grandson of John McGinnis, who previously owned the land with the house and well, shared these details with the Radcliffe Times. According to Daniel, he arrived in Redcliffe 2 weeks ago to deal with the house he inherited from his grandfather. I often visited my grandfather as a child until I went to college, Daniel recalls. He was a sailor, working on ships in the Atlantic Ocean, and after retiring, he bought a small house here. He was an avid fisherman, raised pigs, and grew vegetables. I remember how much I loved going fishing with him as a child. Grandpa passed away 2 years ago, leaving the house to me, but I only managed to come here now. Daniel found a strange note during the house cleaning. While cleaning his bedroom, I found a letter addressed to me. In it, Grandpa wrote that I would become one of the richest men in the state. It also mentioned a barrel hidden in the well, he explains. As a result of the excavation, a partially rotted barrel filled with silver and gold coins was found in the sand-filled well near the house. The find weighed about 32 kilograms.
I think I saw something in the hall that looked like a map. I need to go back and check.
Okay, but I'm not done yet. Do you mind? I'm narrating this. The coins were sent for examination, which showed they were well over 300 years old and originated from Spain and Portugal. Daniel is now consulting with experts about the future and possible origin of his discovery. How the barrel ended up in John McGinnis' possession remains unknown. Scary. Okay, well, and now we know. What the fuck is that? Kill it. Kill it. Folder select 1 through 5. Keep hearing doors opening and stuff. Ew. Or bug. Well, this is where I came in, so let me go back here. I didn't check all this out. I was gonna go in and around. Place is big enough. You could easily forget it. These bugs everywhere. Oh, was that what we heard earlier? Damn, there's so many doors. Whoa. Bunk beds. What's this? No. No papers. Electrical fuse was patented by Thomas Edison in 1890 and violently exploited in video games since then. Yes, it is. Put back, rotate, reset, flashlight. So I don't need to collect it. That's funny. Nope, I'm not going to collect. What is Bitcoin and other stories of a time traveler? Oh my God. Author, root of fence. Oh, I have got a lot to tell you, my dear reader. I've been to some places. I have seen some things that could just blow your mind, and I will tell you everything about it. I have traveled to the 1950s, and that was insane. Can you imagine the money that can exist without a paper banknote? Have you ever thought of machines that can move on their own without horses? It is so funny. It would not be so funny. It would not be so funny to be hit by such a thing, though. Ha. Anyways, open these freshly printed pages and dive deep into this incredible world that is about to come. Okay, that's funny. Oh, she's built pretty nice, isn't she? Yeah. Somebody's fedora from the 60s.
I think I saw something in the hall that looked like a map. I need to go back and check.
Yeah, you already said that once. But you haven't looked around enough. What is that? Doesn't look... Check the map. Okay. You haven't found a map yet. What are you talking about? Yeah, you haven't found a map. Robert's love letter to Grace. My beloved Grace, I saw you from the window this morning while I was working with the documents in the large office. You were caring for the roses in the garden, and that scene enchanted me. I couldn't shake off thoughts of you all day, and your tender hands, even more delicate than rose petals, but firmly holding their fragrance, lingered in my mind. How I wish I could touch you now, even if only for a moment, to be with you every day, yet unable to touch you. That is true torment for me. Lines from a letter Napoleon once wrote to his wife, Josephine, come to my mind. I have not spent a day without loving you. I have not spent a night without clasping you in my arms. I have not drunk a cup of tea without cursing the glory and ambition which keep me from the heart of my very being. How accurately, how delicately these lines describe my feelings. I curse myself in my ambitions which prevent us from leaving this place and being together right now. I know you're angry with my words, and I humbly ask for just a bit more patience. As the steward managing the entire estate, I bear a huge responsibility, and that's why we can't openly discuss our relationship right now. A romance between a steward and a simple gardener would only be a subject of ridicule. In this conservative town, we need to be careful to maintain our reputation, the reputation of my name. I know how much it frustrates you to have to meet in secret, but I beg you, don't be angry and bear it together with me just for a little longer. Think perhaps there is also a bit of romance and secrecy and mystery. We are like Romeo and Juliet, who in seclusion, bit by bit, discover new facets of their feelings. But very soon, we will be free and able to bind ourselves with the bonds of the law, even stronger than the bonds of love and attachment that unite us now. I will wait for you tomorrow at 11 in the evening near the old well at the edge of the forest. I have prepared a gift, which I hope will be a reason for you to reward me with your enchanting smile. And only a faint hope for something greater is warm inside me. Robert, August 16th, 1965. Wow. That is romantic. That's amazing. I love that. I need to write my wife something like that. Diet or Die? The Dolly Dimples Weight Reducing Plan. Author Celeste Geyer. Welcome to Diet or Die, a manifesto promising quick fixes and eternal health. If you can survive eating cardboard in sunlight, Celeste Geyer, the author of this book, will tell you her success story on these pages. She became a famous circus artist with a weight of 180 kilograms, raised it to 266 kilograms, then reduced it by 182 kilograms, and finally saw a weight of 69 kilograms on her weight. Aren't you impressed? Discover groundbreaking advice like eat less, move more, as if you hadn't already tried that since 1899. Read this book, and in 30 days you might just lose more than your willpower. You might lose your sanity. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, here we go. We gotta collect this thing. It's a fucking cat. Mine now. Mine, my cat. All that glows in the rooms is mine. Well. Oh no. And where is this fucking map that you keep worrying about? We haven't collected it yet. You keep talking about this map. We haven't got far enough to collect it. Come on. Oh, we can't keep it? Well, horse shit. Oh, something we'll have to come back to later. Yeah. Except maybe the fuse. I don't know. I think the fuse thing was a joke. Just to kind of make fun of themselves. Beautiful room. Can't see myself in the mirror. Oh, another vampire situation. She's a vampire. Oh, outdoors. Nothing in here? crapoli. Mirror, mirror on the wall, can't see shit through you at all. Nautilus. Wait a minute, why is there two? This is a piano, isn't it? No, it's a pump organ. Yeah. Put your feet down there and pump those back and forth. Yeah, pump organ. What the hell? Okay. See, that's what the crowbar will be for. The Art of Money. Getting. Phineas Taylor Barnum. As in Barnum and Bailey. Are you tired of struggling to achieve financial prosperity? Do you dream of attaining lasting wealth and freedom? Look no further. This transformative guide is your roadmap to unlocking the secrets of money making. Here in your hands is a priceless list of real and proven recommendations from Phineas Taylor Barnum, the well-known American showman, businessman, and politician who founded the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circuses. Yep. Holy crap, this place just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. One monkey coin. It looks like a slot machine coin. Maybe it can be used somewhere. Same thing. Holy crap. Creepy. Oh, so creepy. So, circus ring inside. Somebody's sleeping there. Becoming the best father. 10 rules for successful fatherhood. Alexander Miskovich. The good news was received from the maternity hospital. You came to see the newborn, kissed your wife, and then celebrated this event with friends. Now you are a happy father, or not. Well, of course you'd be a happy father. In this book, you will learn about the pitfalls of parenting and how to build an open and trusting relationship with your child. We will break through. Okay. Letter to Oscar from his friend. Oscar, my old friend. Thank you for your letter. I was thrilled to hear your news. Please allow me to sincerely congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. I am currently traveling along the West Coast, but I will certainly interrupt my trip to visit you. I remember how you always dreamed of having a daughter, but don't forget about your little son. Give him more attention, or one day he might grow up and give his wayward father a good thrashing. I recall that during my last visit, he was following you everywhere like a little shadow, and you seemed not to notice. Shape up, Dad. In the meantime, once again, congratulations. See you soon. Ethan Wilson, November 4th, 1947. Hmm. Doesn't open, doesn't even react. Oh my gosh. This goes on and on. 2 cats collected so far. What is that? Oh, that's just a cushion.
Told them jokes, but they didn't hear. Took a coin out of their ears. Made a
We're going to have to remember how to get back there.
birds were riding their bike. Cripples dueling for a bike. Why don't they laugh? Angry tears run down his face. Evil madness him embraced. I will make them laugh, he says. Ropes held tight their wrists and feet. Knives so sharp, bloodshine so sweet. Wanna see smiles made of meat? Why don't they laugh? Slice their skin, then muscles crack.
Okay, that's where we came out. Any reason to go into the ring? Or can we even get into the ring? Is there an opening? I see no opening. No. Well, we can't get in that upper room. So I guess we're going back this way. You know, you would think with all these masks, whatchamacallits, there would be some one that would garner our attention for some reason. Button, no. There's nothing in this room. Oh, okay. This we haven't seen this. Oscar's diary. My name is Oscar Kensington, and I keep a diary every day so I don't forget who I am and what is happening to me. Today is December 17, 1995, Sunday. I haven't been to church in a long time. He doesn't let me go. Last night I saw my father again, and he saw me. I think he always sees me. Even walls are not a reliable shelter. I need to come up with something better. I write this and hear him walking and blinking. He blinks very loudly. The sound of his limping steps and the rustling of his eyes haunt me even in my sleep. I tried barricading the door, but it didn't help. And then I hung a cross on the door. He couldn't enter, but was watching me all night and blinking loudly. I couldn't sleep. I was listening to him blinking in the hallway. Yesterday, I talked to Olivia for half an hour, telling her what was happening to me, but then I realized it wasn't Olivia. God, what is happening? This started after the renovation when I decided to clean the house to throw out old things. How could I have wakened him? Tonight, I will try to sleep in the servants' wing. No one from our family ever lived there, so he won't look for me there. God help me. Because if my father is still here, then somewhere there must be God, too. My prayers have never been so pure. Whoa. That's, disturbing. Hmm. Well, there's Oscar's room. We don't have a key. Well, why is that there if... Whatever. Cole Brothers Circus. I'll check that out in a minute. Hmm. Interesting painting. Well, Grace's breakup letter. Hello, Robert. I will no longer be coming to meetings with you. On Tuesday, I tried to protect your tender feelings, to treat them with my usual care, for the sake of everything we had together. Now I don't recognize you. In your notes, in that horrible quarrel, I now see a completely different person, being a stranger to me and cold. Did I not know you? Don't you understand that the only thing you are doing now is erasing all the warm memories of the good things we had before? I was open-hearted with you and honestly told you the reason for my decision. But if on Tuesday I still doubted it, now there is no trace of doubt left. Please don't write to me anymore. Don't seek seclusion with me. Otherwise, I will complain to the master. I will tell him everything. Your behavior scares me. Please, Robert, leave me at least a few good memories of us. Grace. October 9th, 1966. God. That's awful. Work and Grow Rich, How to Move from Thoughts to Action. Author, Success Till. This book is your precious key to achieving success through a specific mindset required for wealth and personal growth. Do you still believe in the myth of the inevitability of hard work? Do you underestimate the power of positive thinking? Then it's time to show you the right way with our unbelievable success stories and secret techniques of reaching the goal. Rush to attract success and wealth into your life with this priceless set of recommendations that could easily allow all of us to become rich through the right thoughts only. Don't worry, no work required. Yeah. Robert's accusal letter. Grace, if you think I tolerate such treatment, you are deeply mistaken. I am not an errand boy you can just push aside once a better option comes along. I respect myself. What I don't understand is why you lied to me all this time. Now I see that all your words were just nothing, emptiness, like you are to me now. Because I can't even imagine being with you anymore. What I need is a worthy and noble woman by my side, from a good family, with proper manners, who knows how to behave in society, and be a support and inspiration for her husband. I thought I saw that in you, but it was just an illusion. You can't escape your origins, right, Grace? You tried to play this role, but you're a terrible actress. And now everything has come to the surface. I don't want to be with you anymore. I feel nothing for you but contempt and disgust. And I regret all my wasted time on you. However, this is your choice, not mine. You have decided for both of us. And now you don't even want to listen to me. Even though I was genuinely yours all this time, I trusted you. And you were just hunting for a richer patron. And as the maids say, your hunt was successful. We both know who we're talking about. Right, Grace? You spent so much time among the flowers together that I should have found it suspicious much earlier. You know, I expected huge changes in my life very soon, which I was going to share with you in happiness. Now that won't happen. You will learn all the news later, perhaps from the newspapers. And then you will regret your decision, but it will be too late for you. For me, it will be a new chapter in life. Think again before it's too late. I'm begging you. There was too much between us to lose it all just like that. I've never felt such an attachment to anyone else, never worried about anyone else's problems so much. I was ready for anything. I was helping you. You couldn't have managed it here without me. Don't forget that. But if all this meant nothing to you, well, let it be. I'm not interested in that. You tried this trick with the wrong man. Whoa. Fafo. Fuck around and find out. That was the other one, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Now you can open the costume room. Maybe you'll find something useful there. I'd like to find the map that she keeps worrying about. The costume room. Well, what room is that? There's so damn many of them. Wow. Catching a Bullet with Your Hands and 99 More Tricks. Author Chung Ling Soo. Circuses have always been attractive for children and adults. However, the audience is becoming more and more demanding, and for us circus performers, each show transforms into a challenge. Some of us overcome the challenge and become successful, while others stay behind, beaten by the who's of history. You'd better read this comprehensive manual for those wishing to always be better than competitors. Will you stay alive after trying these tricks? Well, let's check. Oh, there's another door shutting. Coffee. The history. The world history of coffee. Town council chairman's daughter tragically dies during horseback ride. Radcliffe Times, March 19th, 1934. On Wednesday, March 14th, Evelyn Kensington tragically died in the woods on the outskirts of Radcliffe. The 16-year-old girl was an avid equestrian, preparing for upcoming horse riding competitions. On Wednesday morning, she set out on her usual route around town, but did not return home on time. Normally, Evelyn went on rides with her 10-year-old brother Oscar and his friend Ethan, but on that day she rode alone. Evelyn's body was found by her father, Harry Kensington, who had gone in search of her. It appears that she fell from the saddle when her horse, McGinnis, reared up in fright. A private funeral service was held on Sunday, March 18th. In loving memory, Evelyn Kensington, 1918-1934.
Goodness, what's this?
It was in the middle of renovations. (1977) numbers with question marks. 1,124 question mark. 19 two question marks. I guess 19. I guess that's what that is. Trying to figure out how much wallpaper or something, or the square foot, or hell, I don't know. $18.98. Stuff crossed out. That's crossed out. If there's a code. Well, not in this old house. I wouldn't think there'd be a code. I stripped all the wallpaper off. Nothing here. Put new wallpaper up. That must be the new wallpaper they were going to put up. Or somebody's in the somebody was in the middle of renovating the house. Is that an old humidor? It's empty? Well, it looks like old empty humidor. You don't know a humidor for cigars. Censored. Oh my God. Carnal curiosities. Yeah, she's got eyes on her boobs. All seeing Elaine. Fashionable flasher of Finsbury Square. World's most inappropriately conjoined twins. God. Like an old hot tub or something? Or kind of looks like what it would be if you're, I don't know. Gold or brass plated fixtures. I don't know. Toilet here in the middle of nowhere, but you got just out in the open. Or is this just, oh, this is just one giant bathroom. Nice old bathtub. And this is it? There's nothing in here? Okay, why come in here then? Okay, that was weird. What is it? Small battery. Well, I can't keep it? Well, why? I'm not sure why they would show that. Huh. Doctor stuff. Is that a tape, reel-to-reel tape recorder? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Where's the tape head? Is that blood? Again, why are we coming in here? If all is in here is just that. Show details. Rotate. Huh. I don't know. That's... Whoa. Damn. That's what I was looking at before from down here. The Circus, author Philip Astley. Mr. Philip Astley is well known as the father of the modern circus. The circus is a unique story that includes a comprehensive exploration of the origins and development of the circus as an entertainment form. Philip Astley, who established the first modern circus in 1768, shares with his readers his thoughts on the evolution of the circus industry. The author created this historical and personal account, offering an in-depth look at the development of the circus from its early days to its establishment as a popular entertaining performance for everyone.
I think that's what I need.
Yep. Draft letter from William Kensington to a friend in Europe. Sender William Kensington. Henry, always glad to receive your letter. Although the news about old Tommy made Agnes and me a bit sad, I'm very pleased that you're helping to preserve his legacy. It couldn't be in more caring hands. I'm planning to travel to Europe at the beginning of next year. I'm hoping to find new acts for our shows. The American audience is very demanding and hard to impress. I funded new shows for Francisco Lentini, and the audiences were thrilled. We've signed a 2-year contract with Frank. He's a remarkable fellow, able to hold a conversation on any topic, and his sense of humor is outstanding. He joked that if not for my offer, he would have made a career as a professional footballer. During my European trip, I will first head to France. They say there are new tightrope acts in Paris. I've heard many flattering reviews about these performances and want to see them in person, possibly borrowing some elements. Then I'll visit Newcastle under Lyme. There's a young man there, a carpenter's son, who is an amazing writer and juggler. I'll try to offer him a job in America. After that, I'll stop by to see you in London. Next year, I want to send Harry to Europe. He's a good lad, but his progress in the circus business is still very poor. Perhaps the European amphitheaters will inspire him. He constantly complains about his bad leg, but for some specialties, that won't be an obstacle. He tries hard, I see that. And it saddens me even more to realize that all his efforts are not bringing results. I know I should be gentler with him. How are old Tommy's children? He boasted a lot about his eldest son's achievements, saying he had excelled in acrobatics and training dancing dogs. That one truly will become a worthy successor to the family business. Give my regards to Hilda and author. Sincerely yours, Bill. Barnum and Bailey, Greatest Show on Earth. Oh, please don't say I'm stuck. Now, how to get past there? Well, it's time to close this up anyway and pick it up later. And this concludes part 1 of Why Don't They Laugh? Until the next time, we'll see you on part 2. Good night.